Greetings to all my viewers who are watching this session on the upcoming Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal at or near Chintapurni Marg railway station in the Ambala division of Northern Railways. This involves the development of Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal, also called as GCT, at near Chintapurni Marg station, partially on railway land, for handling of POL, petrol, oil and lubricants traffic. In order to boost investment from the industry in the development of additional terminals for handling rail cargoes, a new Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal policy, also called a GCT policy, has been framed. Wide Master Circular from Ministry of Railways Railway Board dated 15th of December 2021. Under this policy, all new as well as under construction or under approval cargo terminals, either approved or proposed under private siding or private freight terminal policies, shall be covered by the GCT Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal policy. Existing siding terminals can also migrate to this new GCT policy by submitting the request to the respective DRM, Divisional Railway Manager of the concerned division of railways. After clearing pending dues with the Indian Railways of all their cargo terminals belonging to the same owner, its subsidiaries, parent companies, sister concerns, and withdrawing all pending arbitration or court cases, if any. The provision of this policy shall be applicable on such cargo terminals from the date the request is approved by the DRM. For those who aren't aware, there are total 16 railway divisions spread across the entire country, which are enumerated as below. Central Railway Division at Mumbai, Eastern Railway at Kolkata, East Central Railway at Hajipur, East Coast Railway at Bhubaneswar, Northern Railway at New Delhi, North, North Central Railway at Prayagraj, North Eastern Railway at Gorakhpur, North East Frontier Railway at Maligaon, North Western Railway at Jaipur, Southern Railway at Chennai, South Central Railway at Secunderabad, South Eastern Railway at Kolkata, South East Central Railway at Bilaspur, South Western Railway at Hubli, Western Railway at Mumbai, and the last, which is the 16th Division at West Central Railway at Jabalpur. Private siding or terminal which opt to migrate to GCT policy will need to sign a supplementary agreement for this purpose. Private siding terminal which do not opt to migrate to the new GCT policy will continue to be governed by their existing agreement. The present policy supersedes the existing private siding policy of 2016, also called as FMC 11 of 2016, and Master Circular on Private Freight Terminal 2020. The present policy has been finalized after detailed consultation with civil engineering, land and amenities, traffic and transportation, mechanical engineering, and signal directorates under Indian Railways, and with the concurrence of Finance Directorate of Ministry of Railways. The Indian government has an ambitious plan to set up a huge number of 500 multimodal cargo terminals by 2025 under the Gati Shakti National Master Plan with an investment of over INR 50,000 crores, which is approximately 6.5 billion US dollar. Some bidding data on your screen. The bidding has been on since 20th of May 2022 when it was uploaded, with the closing date being 20th of June. As on date, there is no corrigendum for extension of bid submission date. Some more details. The description of work is contract for development of Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal at near Chintapurni Marg Station, partially on railway land for handling of POL traffic. The contract period will be 5 years from the date of commissioning of GCT, which shall be renewed or extended further in blocks of 5 years at a time, up to a maximum period of 35 years. The estimated cost of project is 31.51 crores. Cost of tender document 11,800. EMD or earnest money deposit to the tune of 10% of the estimated cost of the project. In today's session, I would be sharing a brief introduction on this upcoming project. So let us begin. The project involves development of Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal GCT at near Chintapurni Marg railway station, partially on railway land for handling of POL traffic. A Google snapshot of the project site location is seen. Towards the south, we have Sirhind Junction, and towards north, there is Daulatpur Chowk station immediately after Chintapurni Marg railway station. To the west is famous city of Hoshiarpur, Jalandhar, and Ludhiana, and the east would be Chandigarh and Shimla. An indicative site plan of the upcoming GCT is on your screen. We now go to the scope of work. The scope of work involves civil engineering, electrical, traction and distribution, signal and telecom, electrical works, furniture for goods office, computer and computer peripherals for goods offices totaling to 31.51 crores. The largest chunk as is visible is for civil engineering works to the tune of 27.87 crores, comprising of track works, earthwork, extension of bridge number 390, which we already saw in previous slide in the indicative site plan, concrete apron with open drainage, boundary cum retaining wall, construction of pathway, construction of service road and goods office. There is a nominal electrical traction distribution to be done for the siding line involving an amount of 58 lakhs. Signal and telecom work involves the next largest chunk of 2.63 crores, followed by other works. At the same time, pollution control set up at Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal, specially to handle POL, has to be installed as per Railway Board letter number 2015 ENHM 15/1 dated 16th April 2018, and keeping in view the following provisions. All components of POL loading unloading depots should be designed and maintained as per specified standards of oil companies, fulfilling the safety provisions also called as the OISD standards. The loading unloading operation shall be carried out under close supervision of authorized person. Network of drainage system along with the rail track to collect drained oil from various equipment and other places of likely oil spillage. The drainage shall lead to oil water separator, also called as OWS, and effluent treatment plant, that is the ETP. Loading points shall have quick shut-off valves to avoid leakages, wastewater and stormwater collection and disposal system. There would be proper approach and access roads to serve all areas requiring access from the point of view of operation, maintenance, and firefighting. For GCTs dealing with POL, specialized facilities inside the terminal as well as in railway yard, as necessary, shall be developed by the GCT operator, also called as GCTO, at its own cost and shall be maintained by GCTO to ensure that no untoward incident or accident takes place at such facilities. The maintenance of the facilities will be as per the provisions of Master Circular on Gati Shakti Multimodal Cargo Terminal 2021. The drawings of the layout and facilities of the GCT will be jointly prepared by SSTI, CMI, SSE Works, SSE PWay, SSE Electrical, SSE Signal, SSE TRD of the station section, with the SSI TI being the convener of the committee, and at divisional level by the concerned senior DIN, divisional engineer, with the signature of the concerned branch officers wherever required and with the approval of DRM, Divisional Railway Manager. The minimum infrastructural facilities to be developed at the terminal will be decided by Senior DCM FS with the approval from DRM on the basis of expected traffic. Time frame for completion of the work would be: the successful bidder shall commence construction within 3 months of the grant of approval of construction and complete the entire construction within 18 months of the grant of approval. If the bidder fails to adhere to the prescribed timelines, one extension may be granted with the approval of DRM up to a maximum of 3 months, considering the merits of the case. Under exceptional circumstances, beyond the control of the bidder, DRM may grant a further extension of up to 6 months. If the bidder fails to complete the construction even after lapse of such extensions as mentioned above, the agreement will be terminated and the performance guarantee will be forfeited. At the time of cancellation of the agreement, the railway land along with the entire infrastructure developed on it by the bidder shall revert back to the railways on as is where is basis without payment of any compensation. We now come to an end of today's session. In my next session on the same topic, I shall share updates and views on other new GCT terminals coming up in the other states divisions of Indian Railways. Prospective GCT operators and contractors and investors are welcome and can reach us for detailed consulting in the areas of policy and project implementation, project management, energy management, and covering the broad-based areas such as eligibility of GCT operators, application and approval process, capital cost of GCT, security of assets, maintenance of assets, cost of electrification, handling of wagons in GCT, C&W maintenance facilities, authorized users, commodities permitted at the GCT terminal, EOL or engine on load scheme, charging of commercial staff, provision of weighbridge, installation of FOIS and TMS, general conditions of contracts, agreements, any dispute resolution procedures and processes, etc. For now, goodbye to all of you and have a great day and a week ahead. In the next slide, in the next session, I would be sharing my views from the project planning perspective. Till then, thank you and goodbye.